Welcome back. So today we've got the triple threat: WoW, Biz, cardio. I'm literally on the treadmill right now playing World of Warcraft, and we're going to be talking Biz as well. So if that doesn't describe how this week's been going, I don't know what has, but this one's going to be loose. It's going to be useful. We're going to go over some stuff, copy, what's working right now, what's not working right now, and how founders can get out of the networking/referral trap they find themselves in. I speak to at least 10 to 15 founders who are at or around the 5 mil a year mark, and they all practically tell me the same thing. And I'm going to be covering copy ideas, cold email stuff, what's working, what's not working, what I'm testing right now, what we're testing right now, and let's just get into it. So let's log in. This one's going to be kind of loose as well. I'm just going to yap about stuff that we've been doing this week. Like I said, this week has been pretty intense. We've been working on new offers going into summer. What has been selling the most, and mainly focusing on infrastructure and delivery stuff, which means just getting more inboxes for our cold email. We decided to double down on what we're good at. So we scrapped LinkedIn outreach, we scrapped X outreach. We do have a lot of Web3/blockchain clients as well. So for them, X makes sense, like Twitter outreach makes sense. But for our other like traditional, more B2B clients, that doesn't really make sense. So we just double down on what we're really good at. I mean, I've been doing cold email for about 4 years, and it's been my most successful, consistent, predictable channel the whole way through my career. So that's what we decided to do. I mean, it's going to help delivery because we double down on something that just is proven to work. And that's where the fun is, right? Just getting better at something that you're already decent at, which is more fun. And we can get better results that way. So Charlie and I are also testing a new offer tomorrow, which is going to be really fun. Charlie Bennett is my business partner. I'll drop in the description his @ and you guys can go check his stuff out as well. But together we run Scale Chain, which is our cold email agency, done for you service. And yeah, I'm pumped to be testing that new offer. Not going to drop the offer, obviously, for various reasons or for obvious reasons. But, you know, I wanted to touch on a bit about how that would work or how that is going to work and how that's more so going to improve our standing going into later, you know, deeper into this year, deeper into the quarters, deeper into the trenches. But first, let's see what we're doing here. So, by the way, if you are enjoying this kind of stuff, I mean, I'm really enjoying making this content. So the WoW, gaming, biz, just really like casual yap sessions. We could go on a little bit longer today. I could even turn it into a stream. If anyone's interested in that, you know, drop me a comment, like, subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Go check out my newsletter. Go check out my X. Go see what we do. If it resonates, go, you know, if you are a founder or if, you know, you're trying to scale your biz through cold email or you haven't tested that channel before, just go book a call, see what it's all about. You must be at or above 15K a month. And you must have product market fit if you want to work with us. But yeah, go check it out. All of the links and all of my stuff will be in the description as always. And let me know if you like this kind of content, because I really like putting it out. And it's just a great way for me to just think and just go over my strategy, go over like what's working for me right now. Maybe most of you are just WoW guys and you're just here for gaming content, which is dope. That guy's got a sick sword. What the fuck is that? It's a fiery weapon on something. Blood rays. Oh, that goes hard. I'm low-key want to level a rogue. Looks fun. Because every single rogue I've come across has been pretty shit, to be real. Who's this dork? Out here, what's he doing? Where is he? Oh shit, he actually killed him. Where's the priest? Dang. Alright. This guy's just running around like crazy, trying to kill us. Anyway, let's mount up. Let's do some quests. So, if like I said, if you don't know Charlie Bennett, we've been working together for about 7-8 months now. We only started our agency Scale Chain 4 months in, and since January 2025, we've signed like 66 clients, 65 clients, something like that, and we're consistently adding anywhere from 20 to 30,000 USD to our business every 2 to 4 weeks. So it's been a lot of fun. He's got a lot of experience in the content game. He's worked with like Louis Vuitton and McLaren. He's got a lot of great wealth of experience. We were both in recruitment, so it's really cool. And oh, look at this guy. And the funny thing is, we both met through Twitter, which is where I've met a lot of my, colleagues or acquaintances and, team members and stuff like that. But get this, he lives 30 minutes away from me, right? Which is crazy. He loves World of Warcraft as well. He's like cracked. He's like got world 3rd or 4th or something in a lot of the raids and dungeons throughout the whole, all of the expansions pretty much. He's like cracked at it. I learned a lot from him. He does a lot of PvE. I do a lot of PvP. So he does the raids and dungeons and stuff. And I mainly like killing people, basically. So it's really funny how we're like opposite sides of the same coin, or like yin and yang, but it works really, really well. We have a lot of complementary skills. Not both of us are good at the same thing, which is great. He's more ops focused. I'm more like upfront offers, sales focused, strategy, that kind of thing. And he's just like ops, content, copy, like he does a lot of that stuff. So yeah, I'm really fortunate to have him as a co-founder and also like a good friend. He came over last Friday, which was really cool. We just hung out, spent way too much money on Pokemon cards, ripped all those packs open, and it was awesome. We pulled some good cards and just hang out, had a couple bottles of wine, ordered some Italian from Uber Eats, which took actually forever to come. I had to get like a full refund on like, I think it was like £100 order. It was really, really, really pissed me off actually. But I mean, we just had such a good time. And he's got a wedding coming up as well. So I'm very happy for him and his fiance. So I'm going to the stag next week, in 2 weeks time. So that'll be fun. Probably grab a lot of content from there, some IRL stuff. But it's dope just having your co-founder like half an hour away. We just meet up and just chill and do work or, do whatever really. It's awesome. But yeah, anyway, so, and also this journey, this agency journey or this biz journey can be quite lonesome, I would say. Obviously, I've got my partner, my stepson, and my family, and my missus' family, basically. But it can get boring, and it's kind of nice to share the ups, the downs with someone who is in the trenches with you. So that's a lot of fun. And like I said, complementary skills go a really, really long way. But everything's great. Like life is really good. Like biz is good. Life is good. I get to just make videos like this and just play WoW. Everything's taken care of. Like business is amazing. So really happy about that. And we've got a new offer coming tomorrow, which is exciting. A lot of cool clients we're working with now. So yeah, it's dope. But yeah, so main things I want to cover just before I really get into it is like, if you asked me last year, this is what my life would look like, I wouldn't even be able to recognize myself, because the Kai from like year ago to the Kai now, it's like just always this evolving thing. And it's just so much fun. We've worked with so many people. We work with a lot of clients, and I just never I've only been doing this 4 years. I quit my job with literally no savings, no nothing. And like back 4 years ago, and I just went all in on acquiring as many good, competent skills as possible and trying to, and just, aiming and striving to be the best I can be. And that's the goal we have with Scale Chain. So we're really pumped for that to come to fruition now. But anyway, so don't turn off outbound this summer, guys. If you are thinking of turning off your lead generation or pausing everything because the market is away or AFK, don't, because keep it churning, even at a low volume. You never want to turn off outreach. That's literally my rule number one. Never turn off outreach. Always keep it running. There's always deals to be made all the time. If it's resonant, if it resonates with your market and it helps like someone solve a really painful problem, then it's worth keeping it on at all times. Okay, just all the time. We're not turning off everything. So when everyone slows down, we just speed everything up, because the people that aren't doing outreach are the ones that aren't going to make as much money, and they aren't going to sign as many clients or close as many deals compared to the companies and the businesses and the agencies, whatever, that are running it still. So yeah, it's always good to keep that in mind. All right, let's see what's going on here. So we've got to kill crocodiles, I think. Yeah. Unprepared sawtooth. All right, let's go. So I don't want to yap and stand there. I want to play World of Warcraft. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's do something. What the fuck are they? Nobru the Cudgel. All right. Some NPC I got to kill. Look at these fucking things. These remind me of, this is obviously classic WoW, if that wasn't obvious, but classic WoW's great. Like, really enjoying it. I never got a chance to play in early vanilla, but let's see. Oh, we need this guy, do we? Kill Nubra. Alright, send Screech in. The bird. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, pop some of that. Just feign death, and we'll come back. I'm really enjoying Hunter. If you need a class to play, like in a classic WoW, Hunter has been so much fun. So we need this thing. Accept the quest. Got it. Kill this thing. I'm pretty sure these kind of mobs are in TBC, the Burning Crusade, when it comes out. Alright, let's go and kill some more crocodiles. Yeah, so goals are 6-figure months, which we're very close to, and just getting incredible results for our clients. Really, that's the main thing. That's all we care about. That's like our North Star metrics, I would say. Alright, we're gonna feign death. Is it gonna shoot? There we go. Yeah. So, let's talk about why cold email wins, right? And the reason it wins is simply because it's cost effective to run. I mean, instead of spreading yourself too thin across loads of different channels, like dial in one channel at a time. That's what we found. We've tested ads, we've done content, we've tried SDRs, we've done all of those things work, right? We prefer cold email. It's been working for us for 4 years. A lot of people say that it doesn't work. You should try all these like new strategies, and there are so many different strategies. But just get really good at one of them, get cracked at one specific channel, and then start diversifying your like outbound portfolio, your lead generation portfolio, right? Cold email's great. It's consistent. It's cost effective to run and easy to scale if you know what you're doing, which is really good. I like to keep it very simple, as if I was writing something to an internal colleague or like, you know, someone in-house, or just passing by and just having a casual chat with people. I've seen some terrible frameworks and formats of cold email. I've also received loads. I mean, if you're in the agency space, B2B game, you sell anything online, like, you know about cold email, and I bet you've seen some horror stories in your time. But like I said, I've run paid ads, I've built content stuff, hired SDRs, and out of all of them, to me at least, cold email still prints. You could just use those other channels as like, you know, you can invest 20%, 10 to 20% of your monthly recurring revenue into that, reinvest back into the biz and scale more clients that way. You can, but why not just double down on inboxes and scale inboxes? Like, there's so much potential there, and it's so much fun, and it's been my best channel for years, and nothing really has come close to that for me. So that's why I like it so much. And despite all like the platform changes and infrastructure changes and all that kind of stuff, I feel like I can, when you have a lead list, like, you own that lead list, you know, and you can cold call them, you can SMS them, you can email them. Like, there's so many different things you could do with ads. Like, if the channel goes down, if Meta goes down for whatever reason, obviously there's loads of other places you can run ads, but you're kind of a slave to that channel, right? I just need the lead list, you know, at the end of the day. So I guess that comes down to like my recruiter days, and when we would just like cold call like 100 to 200 people per day and hit like crazy KPIs, just like 10, 12 hours a day just dialing. Lead list has always been like where it all starts for me, really. We need to kill crocodiles, but I don't think there's many crocs around here. Let's go a little bit further. And most people tend to quit, like, right, when the infra like or platform changes come. Most people quit when it's like too hard to figure out. And my only suggestion to get around that is like pay pay to talk to the people that are doing it better than you, or that are just, you know, making more money than you. I've never not lost anything by talking to someone who's maybe, you know, 1 to maybe 20, 30 steps above me in the game, right? Because there's always something to learn. You don't know everything. There's no possible way you can know everything. And you have to pay to play sometimes. You know, do you think, like, there's a very now famous, I think his name is Samuel Leeds. He does the property investing in the UK. Maybe you've seen him on Instagram. If you're from the States or, you know, somewhere in Europe, then maybe you haven't. But I see him all the time. And I didn't know that Dan Pena was his mentor. Like, that was an insane plot twist for me. And it really makes sense because Sam is just like, he kills it. He's had a podcast with Andrew Tate recently. And this guy is just absolutely blowing up. Like, I'm really, really inspired by him. And he's really putting the UK on the map in terms of, like, big dog, like, you know, people that are killing it. So that was awesome. And love or hate the guy, he's just doing what, if you're complaining about people like that, you're not doing anything at that scale yourself. Do you know what I mean? So he puts so much content out. He just does so well. And I really like his approach and style. So that is someone I'm kind of keeping an eye on. And that's the fun thing, I think, with this whole game. Is like, real always recognizes real. And I'm nowhere near that kind of level. But the things you can take away from him are that it's so vast, you know? He just goes out there, says whatever he wants, whether it's public opinion or against public opinion, and just, like, puts himself out there. Do you know what I mean? So again, like, if you're not at that level or, like, not striving to be better and, you know, get ahead of a lot of these other agencies or businesses or your competition or whatever, just don't be afraid to rock the boat and just say whatever the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, you know? Test that risky copy, test that risky angle, you know? Say that risky opener, like, say whatever you feel is deemed possible to make shit happen for yourself. I think that's really what it comes down to. You know, I've been cancelled a bunch of times on X. Charlie's been cancelled a bunch of times on X, actually thanks to me. But the main thing is, like, afterwards, you know, he realizes, you know, like, actually that was the best thing that could have probably happened. Because, again, if someone's not liking you or your offer or doesn't want to work with you in whatever capacity, whatever, that's cool. Like, you've got so many other people that can work with you or, like, you can help. And the funny thing, do I need this? I need the flanks, and I've just been fucking around. One idiot. Does I have to go get that meat? Yeah, probably. Let me go sort that out. Dude, all these people, like, hit me up with these, like, really shit leveling guild names, or guild names are just so dead. Oh, I don't want that. I want the flanks. Yeah, so a lot of people care too much what people think about them. I think when I was younger, I probably cared about what people thought about me, and you just have to just stop being a pussy. Literally, that's what all it comes down to. Get your cardio in, lift weights, make money, scale your business, scale your clients' businesses, be successful. That's it. Play World of Warcraft, do whatever the fuck you want. Do you know what I mean? I've got to kill more. I think I probably missed like four flanks. But, you know, when most people are coming away from something, it either means they're not really good at it, which opens up more opportunity for you. And just double down on the things that people are not willing to do. You know, we found that, you know, clients just wanted performance-based. Okay, cool. Well, just sell them a different model or break it down your model, you know, stuff like that. If the market's asking for performance-based stuff, then it's pretty clear that the market is doing a terrible job at getting the market results. The vendors and supply, you know, agencies or whatever who are trying to provide that service are delivering shit results. That's why everyone in the market wants performance-based. I don't take strictly performance-based, but as a quote, you know, lead gen or client acquisition-based business, we have to model things around what the market's asking for. So that doesn't mean that we stray too far away from, you know, getting a retainer and maybe, you know, pay on results model on the back end of that. But what that could mean is a lower retainer and maybe a higher performance fee, like, you know, something like that could work really well. Because there's a lot of claims and there's a lot of, like, I mean, I'm not a crazy marketer by any means, but, you know, I've built two or three six-figure businesses now, this being the third, and we've done this one in 4 months. So I like to think I know a little bit about something and a lot about nothing. So that's why you have to stay ahead and learn from some of the greatest in the space. And everyone's got like a specific thing they're really good at, I've noticed. I feel like I'm a lot better at like direct offers or straight up like front end stuff, like offers, direct copy. That's why I think I love cold email so much. That's why I love cold email so much. You can just get straight to the point, right? And it has to resonate. That's why I've never really got into the whole content creator space. Like, I just couldn't care less. Like, I don't care if this goes viral. The last one actually did pretty decent. Like, looking at it, I think we did like 1,100 views. I don't know if it was my ICP or not, but I know it hit the algo, which is something my videos don't typically tend to do. Like, I'd yap about 20 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes about here's how you can solve this pain point or whatever. Like, in this video, I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. It's scripted and like everyone can feel it scripted. And I feel like that content is dying out. It may work for the big ones, like, but I don't know. I feel like from these smaller, I mean, I would consider myself a small, I guess, like I wouldn't even say I'm a creator, but I've got only 1,400, I don't know, less than 2,000 subs on across all my channels actually. X, LinkedIn, I'm not on anymore. YouTube here, YouTube and X is pretty much it. Less than 3,000, less than 4,000 something subscribers across both platforms. And I just think that people that are watching this, like, I'm very grateful for, I appreciate it. The people that watch this spend time on my content, on my channel. Hopefully you guys learn something. Or in the worst case scenario, you see like this fucking sick ultra wide screen and just play WoW. Like, I mean, what else? I will say though, it's actually kind of hard. Like I thought it was going to be straightforward because it's not like it's challenging to get your steps in, but it's the steps plus talking plus trying to figure out on how to kill crocodiles. Like I'm not locked in. Oh wait, let's just fucking ram this. I mean it's 8:30 p.m. here on Sunday in the UK, but let's crack a tensing. Who's that? Oh, he's a bit high level. And the warrior. Back to base, is it? Back to base? No? Nah, we're good. I've already got a warrior level 60. But by the way, if anyone plays World of Warcraft, by the way, hit me up. Let's come play Classic. This is, I think Spine Shatter, Horde. Yeah. Just hit me up on Battle.net. Battle.net's there. Come hang if you play well. So I took some inspiration from some of the maybe comments I got on X as well. I wanted this video to be a little bit more structured instead of just like me yapping about random things that come into my head. Because I figured with the treadmill and like me like playing WoW and trying to do like 3 things at once, my ADHD is going nuts. So I decided to have like some kind of structure, bullet points, I guess, of how I wanted to run this video. And people ask me a lot of the time, like, how do you come up with your copy for your cold emails or your offers or whatever it may be, right? Everything I do, pretty much 80% of the time, I steal it from all of my calls. Every single conversation, sales conversation, onboarding call, client success call, like weekly catch up, bi-weekly catch up, coaching call, any interaction I have over a video call with myself, my clients, Charlie, anyone who's ever connected to me in a business sense, I take it from there every single time, okay? So what that means is my best copy is hidden inside my users or customers or clients' language, right? So what I do is I record every single call. I use a note taker. I use Fathom. There's a bajillion note takers you can use. I just like this one. Go look at it yourself. It's fathom.ai or fathom.video. I just use it because it works. Yeah, that's right. Keep it moving, buddy. I drop all the transcripts from those conversations into ChatGPT, And then what I do is I pull out all the pain points, beliefs, goals, unpopular opinions, like whatever. I look at everything they say, and then what I do, I look at everything they're struggling with, all of that good stuff. That's what shapes my offers, my copy, everything, pretty much. At least 85% of it, right? I look at what they believe in, what's holding them back, and then I turn that into stuff, right? Into stuff that I can use. Those are a lot of angles in there, right? So many pain points, so many different things. And what it all comes down to most of the time is that a lot of people are struggling with networking referrals as their main source of leads or clients. Now, that is a quite broad thing to say because there's many different reasons why they're struggling like that. They may have tried some other stuff. They may have tried this stuff, this angle, this lead gen thing, whatever. They may have tried all these different mechanisms, but then at the end of the day, I would advise that you've probably got a whole heap of this stuff already sitting in a drive somewhere. Maybe you've already got Fathom as a note taker, any note taker you have. Go in there right now and use... the prompt is so simple. It's like, hey, you're a, for example, if you run a web design business, I don't know, per se, or consultancy or whatever, you could just say something like, hey, you are a growth consultant or you're a consultant in this industry. From these transcripts, I want you to extract fears, goals, dream, desires, ideal states, monetary states, whatever the case may be. I want you to dissect all of this information from these calls and write down the biggest concerns, false beliefs, opinions, ideas that these prospects have or these clients have. And then we're going to start using that for our angles, our copy, our content, or everything just encompasses that. And then you start to find patterns within those things, that verbiage, that language, right? And then you can just talk about these different angles. That becomes like your pillars of the stuff you talk about or the way you present to the market or the way you position. You might find something really unique. And the best thing is like I had this from a mentor of mine once, and he was like, you want to be don't change what your market is saying. Just mirror what they're saying. Say the same thing back to them. Because then they'll be like, well, that guy speaks like me. Or that girl speaks like me. That guy or that, whatever, speaks like me. Use the exact verbiage that your market is using and use the exact words that they're using. I mean, if you're in the gaming niche, for example, you're going to be talking a little bit different than someone who's in Web3 and gaming is actually quite similar, really. Blockchain and gaming, kind of like similar. But maybe if you're in a more traditional industry like accounting or tech or software development or kind of any of those industries that are a little bit different than like these more modern industries that are coming in, then you're going to all speak differently, right? And also there's an age difference. So you want to get like the median age of all your clients and people you're speaking to as well. Agency space may be a little bit younger. There are some real more mature, more esteemed people in the space as well. But the age groups can vary too. So all of those factors are really important because everyone cares about different stuff at different levels, right? And sometimes sales isn't so clear cut or, this whole business space or world or whatever you want to call it isn't so clear cut. There's so many micro factors and macro factors involved as to why someone purchases from you. Because there's a lot of people that do what I do and there's a lot of people that do what you do. The only thing that we have is the nuance or the real understanding of how our ideal customers operate and how they purchase things and how they do their stuff day to day. So if you can kind of reflect that and mirror that and make it look like, hey, we know you, we get you, we understand you. Here's how you can buy this or work with us, or here's how you can make your life easier by letting us help you solve this problem, right? That's pretty much how I think about things. I just try and make it as simple as possible. I used to overcomplicate things so much, and once I started doing this more so, I mean, a lot of things changed for me in my business. So yeah, I'll try and put that prompt in the description. I'll write it down somewhere and drop it in, but comment if you want, comment prompt and I'll just drop it in there. Let's go kill a fucking crocodile. Alright, we're just gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot Crocodile Dundee. Oh, he's coming. R.I.P. Steve Irwin. Love that guy. Right. I have one flank, and it's been, I don't know how long, but we're going to try and complete this quest. It's a bank holiday in the UK tomorrow, so I will be working, but I also will be hitting the gym. Got legs tomorrow, which will be fun. Some back squats, some deadlift stuff maybe. More of a low body session, there's 2. Is this croc gonna give me number 3? I don't know. He seems pretty angry because I shot him in the head. Alright, how many steps have we done now? I've been yapping 37 minutes. I did say this was going to be a bit of a longer one. Yeah, so I don't want to touch on too many things. I think I've... Oh, shit, we got a green. Nice. Let's go. Let's chuck away the sweet nectar. All right, let's go. Get him. This could be a WoW. The drop rate on classic WoW is ridiculously fucking shit. Like, in all honesty. So, we've spoken about how I think about copy in some capacity, why I like cold email as one of the best performing channels out of everything I've tried over the last 4 years. I don't claim to be the best, but we have a North Star metric. We have goals to achieve, and we love getting great results for our clients, and that's what we do. So, is this croc going to come for me in a minute? Yeah. All right, cool. Is it going to be number 4? Yeah. Let's get that one. Is there one over here? Another one? No. There's a lot of... I think people are raiding right now. Doing some raidings. This guy... His name, how was that allowed? Gay moron. How is that not banned? Insane. What? Chad. All right, let's go. Yeah, so we talked about like what makes my brain tick when I write copy for clients, maybe some prompt stuff, just trying to make life easier so you can... I mean, if you take anything away from these videos, I hope that you see that I'm out here trying to help you, not really here trying to flex, just a guy out here on his treadmill playing WoW and helping his clients make more money. It's really what it all comes down to. And in turn, that's what helps us. So hopefully you've come away with something in this video. I think what I'll do is get the rest of my steps in and continue, because there's so many things I want to talk about, right? Like what founders keep telling me, like I've got a whole list of stuff that I wanted to go through. Real workflow stuff, keeping it simple, like all the, like maybe some more framework stuff and how we really break it down, like more of a technical thing. But let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to finish off killing these crocs, and we're going to break down some more stuff in the next one. I'm going to be posting these out a little bit more frequently. So make sure you subscribe, hit notifications, all that good stuff. Check out all the links in the description. If you have any questions about how any of this stuff works, drop me a message, follow me on X. You can DM me there as well. Sign up to the newsletter, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, we'll end it there, shall we? Just got the ganked to fuck. Laters.